Hello there everybody, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening! This is myself, Matt the Tomato, and welcome back to some more SimCity 4. We're playing here with the region that is one big city, and it's looking absolutely brilliant so far. I'm really loving the way that this region is actually turning out. Absolutely loving it. So, at the end of the last session, we built up Oriana-on-Sea over here. We haven't quite finished yet, but I think the plan was to dive into building an industrial estate of some sorts. And I believe that's what we were going to do here. So let's go ahead and open this city up here, and we'll try and have a look at this railway. We need to obviously grab the corner of the ocean that's in that top corner, and yeah, try and build up an industrial estate so that the people who live in Oriana-on-Sea have some jobs to go to, because they are currently completely disconnected from the rest of the rest of the region. So I suppose I could leave it like that, but we're not going to. I'm just going to do that, basically. That's already wrong. In fact, I know that that's already wrong. So I'm not even going to, I'm just going to push that there. Okay, let's try that then. All we need is a little bit of ocean in this one, but I just need to line it up correctly. Well, actually, technically, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as it's lined up with this one. Then I suppose that's okay. And actually, that is okay. So I have no real problem. Actually, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. Minor thing to consider. Okay, that's right in the corner. So actually, I think we want to move it over a little bit further. Yeah, so that kind of threw me there. So we want to do that probably instead, because we want some ocean to be in the other tile up here. Yes, that's much better. Okay, so we want some ocean along there, of course. Right. Okay, so we're just west of Oriana-on-Sea here. We do not need to reconcile. We've got lots of roads and lots of stuff coming in here. So this is going to be Temple Industrial Estate. And this is for Martin Temple, who has been a long-time follower of the channel, but in particular most of the SimCity stuff. And also came up with one of the ideas for one of the railways that I've built. So he came up with the idea of maybe trying the north-south route things. That was way back ages ago, but yeah, he came up with that idea. So this is going to be the Temple Industrial Estate. So sorry, it's going to be a bit of a, not exactly the nicest place in the world, because it is going to be an industrial estate. But right, so let's see where we want this railway to go. I always pop backwards and forwards to try and make sure that we get this right. It does take time, of course it does, but so the railway's going to come in here. I think we want it to move north, and we want to create the hub either around here or somewhere around here. Not entirely sure yet. Do I want a track to run northbound? Probably not. Do I want a track to run southbound? Probably not. So what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to just run this track, idiotic as it might be, completely straight across here. But this is, of course, an industrial estate. So one thing that we will have is we will have a series of feeder lines that come off of here that will connect to various sections of this industry estate. So we're going to have quite a bit of farmland over this way, and I think if we draw an avenue that runs, say, there, we can make a cut-off point, so that we can then have some industry areas in and around here. So if we start by connecting one up there, like that, and we'll have another one. So we'll just have a couple of little feeder lines that come in here. We'll have a connection there, and a connection there. So regardless of which one you come out of, you can if you go this way, you can then go and join the other track, and if you go this way, you can join the other track, and so vice versa, you can come out that way. So you can join either side. Okay, so this avenue is going to be a little bit of a guide, basically. But in general, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run these up to here, and it's going to be farmland in between. Although this is going to be farm, so we could maybe curve the road there a little bit, like that. This one I'm not too sure what I want to do with it yet. We can certainly want a connection that runs southbound here, but I don't know. no idea what I want to do with this. Do I want it completely independent? I'm not sure. Or do we just end the road there? Could do that, but then yeah, I suppose we could just end the road there and cut it across like that. There's no, I don't think there's too much harm in that actually. So we then want to run this out. So this is obviously a major avenue here. So I want to run this out this way because this is going to connect to various other areas. And yeah, this is basically just me saying this is a route out to the industries, or rather to the farms rather. So actually bulldoze that, and I might just bring that right up to here and end it there, and then just have a piece of road that runs along there like that. And then that's obviously going to be farmland, and then yeah, right, so obviously if we get a chance, ooh, speaking of, I was going to say about the seaport, but do we have any appropriate land where I can build this? Yes we do, there was a slot there, I just saw it. Oh. Hands down there was a slot there. Sure there was. There is. Yeah, okay, so let's put that in. And we will run a road around here, like that. And I will specifically allocate a one-way going off of there, and a one-way going in there like that. So we've then got adequate room to sort that out. Right, okay, so we're going to want to go with, actually, should we design some roads first? Probably a better idea. So, I'm just going to run this up to here, actually. Straight up to here like that, nice and simple. We will build passenger train station there. And a passenger train station there. And then just have a road that connects each one. A little bit further down actually, like this, because we also want to go with the freight train station. Rather like that, I suppose. And then we obviously need to connect an additional piece of track in there like that, that will allow freight trains. I suppose that's okay. We could maybe add an additional track for, you know, like it looks like a sort of a depot sort of area. I suppose we could have maybe put them a little bit further away, but in this instance, yes, we also wanted to run something over here. So if I grab, if I were to pick up the NAM here, it will not let me turn this bloody piece around. Right. Because of this blasted road here, it won't let me turn the piece around. It's really annoying. Like, I know full well I can't build it over certain things, but let me rotate the piece anyway. Right, so now we need rail over avenue. There we go. Right, so let's get the road back. And naturally we need to connect that back up as well. Okay, right. So obviously the aim here is to provide some sort of station over here. So if I grab the trains again, it's in this one actually, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. And pop that in there like that. So technically there is a way over there. Bit twisty, bit turny, not, you know, not pretty, but there we go. Excellent. And then we can maybe argue, you know, this is a freight train yard at the end of the day, so let's put another couple of tracks in there. Okay, so there's another way of moving goods, so you can move the goods over there towards the seaport, which I didn't really think of initially, which I should have probably done, because then I could have rerouted this around here. Actually, that would have probably been better, reroute it around this side. Would look better as well, wouldn't it? Right, we're going to reroute this whole thing here. Right. So yeah, we destroy all of that. I'm even going to destroy that. There we go. Right, so let's build the station first. So, yeah, let's say there. Like that. Right, so we build the track. Much better. Whoops. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now we can position the bridges. And there we go. Bridge the road rather than the track, if possible. I do like bridging the track now and again, but sometimes it does. In that case, it looked absolutely stupid. That is much better. Okay, right. Also, the two stations are really close together, whereas they're much, much better. Okay, so we've also got a couple of train stations in here as well for developing up passenger traffic between these two areas and down here. We might build another couple of train stations as well. First off, though, I'm going to do this, and then I'm obviously going to create some bridges between these two areas. Yeah, we'll run those across there as well. Like that. And I'll run one road that runs that way, like that. That's fine. Yeah, let's do the whole, yeah, run the whole length. And then up here, not sure, might go back into farms. So I'll run a connection northbound, but we might go back into farms up there. We'll go back into farms down here as well. So a few bridges to place here then. There we go. Keeps life much simpler. The NAM makes things so much easier. Wow, like if we didn't have these bridges and whatnot, then we'd have to cross the train tracks all the time, which, you know, we wouldn't see too much of the impact as such, but it would impact a lot of traffic and things like that, and it'd be a real pain in the ass. So, also, it looks a bit more realistic with bridges. So, right, I'm finally going to build this power plant. I've nearly built it a couple of times, and now I'm finally actually going to build it. So let's build this power plant here, and then we're going to start getting some medium density industries in here, like that. And then we're going to build a pile of agricultural zones. So we're going to do this like that. And then that's too large apparently. Okay, sure. This was also going to be farmland, wasn't it? I seem to remember. So let's do that. And then, yeah, we can develop up some industries. I will actually build a few industries there, just because I want to. And I will build industry around this area as well. So let's do that, and let's fill that in. And that. Ugh. Right. But D-zone, that tile, and that tile. There we go. Right, excellent. So that's all going to be farms, but then we can then build. There we go. Excellent. Right, so we can then build some industry in there, so it doesn't look too blocky, and then we'll build some industry here by the seaport as well. So let's also get ourselves a preemptive. What am I doing? Let's get ourselves a preemptive fire station here as well. So probably somewhere like this is probably going to be fine. Yeah, I reckon that's going to be fine. So we'll get ourselves a preemptive fire station. Now, it doesn't cover the whole thing, but I don't need it to because this is all agriculture, so that's not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and start the time here. Excellent. Right. So losing a fair bit of money, but that's normal because obviously we have the seaports and everything, so it makes sense that that would happen. Put that there, and then let's build some industry there, but not on the one-way. I suppose you could slot a little bit in there as well. That wouldn't be too harmful, I don't think. There we go. Right. I will, however, run a street around the back here. For that. And probably run a street around the back here as well. Ooh, that's formed a diagonal piece of street. Interesting. Okay. Right, accelerate there. So that's obviously got the power over to the seaport now as well. So that's going to be very, very helpful. I suppose we can do that. That's fine. Good. Okay. Ships lost at sea. Okay, sure. Let's build a lighthouse. Let's build it over here. Probably not really going to suffice for anything, but it's fine. Oh, it needs road connection. Really? I suppose it makes sense. Okay, sure. Right, so, is the seaport being used at present? Yes, it is. Okay, fantastic. We are actually using the seaport, so things are moving around. Excellent, okay, there is usage over there with this. Yeah, okay, fantastic, good. So that is a thing. Wonderful, right. We can also do... Let's do this. Yeah, a little bit, I don't really want to fill in... Yeah, there we go, that's it. I didn't want to fill in the middle of that. And I guess we could also maybe build some landfill. So, where do we want to put that? So let's put that over here. It's a lot of landfill. Let's do that. Okay. So, we can then take the trash off of Oriana on Sea to make ourselves a little bit of money. Lovely. Okay, right. So next, we want to be building this. There we go. I don't want to fill that bit in, that's why I've done that. Okay. And then that needs to go there. Okay, so industries, finally. So this is going to be places for people to work. So that's actually going to be really, really helpful. Okay, what's the icon over the freight train station there? Oh, it's just the power one. It looked like something different, but it wasn't. Okay. I actually do want to... Just there, I'm just going to put in a quick, an extra train station. I just feel it might be quite useful. Right, so we can do this. There we go. Right. I just feel it might be quite useful to have an extra train station there. More places for people to move to as well, so instead of going all the way over there and then walking or whatnot, you can get off of this one. So I don't know what the usage is going to be. No usage. Eventually it might pick up though. So okay, so we got some industries in place, so we can save and exit, and we can head back to Oriana on Sea now. Okay, yeah. So we got. Is that the icon for seaport? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can come in over here. And we don't need to do any reconciliation, but what we can do is we can obviously, all of these jobs and whatnot and everything, these people will suddenly have jobs. There we go. So there's plenty of local industries for them to go to now, which is obviously great. Right, okay, apparently everything is amazing in this city, which is interesting. In this town, rather, I should say. Let's go ahead, because we built, yeah, we have built a lot of facilities, which is true. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in. And we'll go with a couple of medium flower gardens in the middle there to supplement that. We did have all the services here, didn't we? Yeah, we do have a police station here, okay. Fire? Yeah, we do have a fire station here. Where is it? I know we have a fire station because I can see the red line over there. It's over here somewhere, okay. And then school, yeah, we do have a school. I think I can see the school. Yeah, excellent. Okay, we have a school. And the medical centre's not doing too bad. Oh, and there's somebody ringing me. Right. We better go ahead and catch that then. Okay then everybody, I am back. That was a phone call from my mum and dad, so really good to talk to them. But yes, we are back. So, we just went ahead and zoned this massive area of low density residential over here. So that's going to build up over there. I was hoping... yeah, that's not too bad actually, that's okay. I was just looking at the types of buildings that were coming up here. There's quite a lot of mansions kicking around, which is really good, so this is quite a rich place to be. School capacity. Yeah, we could probably drop that a little bit actually, because a lot of it's, so basically the population of this place is quite low. And the reason for that obviously is because there is a lot of high wealth over here, so the space is being taken up by high wealth property, which I'm absolutely fine with, by the way. I have no problem with that whatsoever. That is going to quickly change though, so actually I should probably run that back up. It is going to change pretty quickly because I'm going to build some dense residential on that waterfront over there, so that's going to happen. Right, so we've got some commercial over here. I might just build another layer of commercial over there. Low density, but I'll build another layer of commercial there. And then I'll build some more residential properties over there. And that little space there is asking... Well, I could build loads of them, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to build a couple of tennis courts over there. Just to maintain some of the value there. And for the commercial, I'm going to pop in a large plaza down that end. Have we got any reward buildings that I didn't build? No, here's the answer, so that's fine. No problem with that. Okay, excellent. Right. Yeah, more mansions coming up over there, so I'm just spotting there's more and more mansions popping up. So that's kind of nice. So we're actually doing really good for tax money right now. So I was wondering whether maybe are there any extra facilities we might want to provide. In particular, I was thinking maybe we could go with the high school, which is actually a really good idea. We'd probably have to destroy. Actually, let's destroy that mansion there. That's quite. Actually, no. Let's go there instead. Yeah, let's build that there. Let's build a high school there. We'll start at 200. There's not going to be too many because there's not that many people at the school. So there's barely going to be anybody at the moment. But once the... alternative to these schools has been requested. So let's pop that... Don't really want to put it over there. Actually, no. I suppose by the train station is probably going to be fine. But be a bit loud, but... Okay, actually there are quite a lot of people here, so let's go up to 300-ish. Yeah, 300 will do. Suppose maybe because people have come out of school, they've graduated. Well, not graduated, but they've left school, so they've turned like 11, and then they've kind of gone nowhere. Whereas the high school allows them to go to 16 now. So yeah, that will greatly improve education, but also people will be happy around here, and more likely as well that offices and things might become quite in demand. So yeah, let's go ahead and build that. Can we actually build this dense residential now with bigger pieces? Yes, we can. Okay, right. I'm going to start off with that because I want dense residential because the view over there must be absolutely fan-frickin-tastic. No one's using this. A bit disappointed that no one's actually using this. Like, it would be good if I could fit in the car one, but there's nowhere for me to build it. It wouldn't let me build it here, would it? Even though it's relatively flat. Yeah, it wouldn't let me build it here. Was there anywhere maybe I could shove it in? No, there wasn't anywhere over here either, was there? No, there wasn't anywhere there. Really annoying, but okay. Right. So, a new house for the newly devout. Okay. That's quite a big building coming up over there. Again, let's pop that in there. And oh yeah, we're not connecting. Oh, technically I can connect those up. Yeah, let's connect those up. Let's put in a bit of commercial in there. And then we can go with some low-density residential, say there, for example. And I'll put in a couple more shops just in there, that'll be fine. We can go with, let's go with a couple of medium plazas on either side of that. Sure, that'll be fine. Okay, yeah, so we got this building over here. It is low wealth, but still, that means a whole load of people have just moved in. So, naturally, that obviously means that our capacities are changing, yeah. So there's a lot more people in the schools now. Yeah, there's a lot more people in the schools. Let's go up to 400 here. So did that cover... That's just about cover everywhere, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Let's build a bit more low-density residential. That's actually brilliant. Okay, because that means I can also fit in some large stuff. So let's go with 2 large flower gardens in the middle of that. Also, is this all watered? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, this is all watered. Okay, good. So that's going to help as well. Excellent. Right, so hopefully... Ooh! Of course. Right, we should probably fix that problem. Okay. Good. Okay, right. So, no more taller buildings coming up over there, which is kind of interesting. It's right by the beach. I imagine the land value is quite high there. Interesting. Taxes are good though, so making a lot of money out of this city, or this particular place. Okay, fair enough. That's still not being used. It's concerning. We could maybe run like a bus or something over there. So if I went with... build a bus stop over there. And maybe we should consider popping in a few more bus stops in and around. Let's put one there. There. One in the corner. Let's build one there. Yeah, just a few bus stops. Let's put that in there as well. Let's put a couple of these kicking around. Gazebo. Will do. Yeah, just a few of those. It might just help people get around a little bit. Because I don't really need to go subway or anything like that. There's no real need to do that. So. Only 2 people are using the bus, so. Let me see. Yeah, a few more users over there. But yeah, the high wealth people, so that I guess they're unlikely to use the bus. High wealth people are more likely to use their own cars, so. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's just a bit disappointing. Right, let's go ahead, let's fill this in actually. Yeah, let's fill that in there. And we're going to go with a soccer field. Actually, let's go 2 soccer fields in the middle there. I've probably said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I really hate calling them soccer fields. Absolutely hate calling them soccer fields. Okay, there's actually not much demand for high wealth. That's probably why. City is incomplete without a city hall. I agree. Let's build that there. And let's go with a Pedmore to go over there. That's what we'll do. So then the city hall can be technically attached to the Pedmore. Which is going to help commercial interests. So... Okay, right, yeah, so the demand for high wealth things has actually dwindled a little bit, which is kind of interesting. So maybe what we could do is lower the tax. Let's go 6.5 on high wealth. Let's lower the tax a little bit. Might stimulate a bit of growth. Actually, I reckon we could afford to go down to 6, actually. Yeah. Lower the tax rate. And actually that's made quite a difference. There's a few higher wealth properties now developing. Yeah, that's better. Stimulated a bit more growth. Excellent. Okay, right. We should probably put a bit more commercial over here. So I'm going to dedicate this little square in the middle to commercial. Yeah, that'll be fine. So that doesn't have to be particularly high wealth, but I suppose we could. Yeah, it would make sense. If we had low wealth commercial and then high wealth people around, it's not gonna really going to clock on, is it? Okay. So let's go with a bit more residential. Yeah, sure, let's go up to there. We will obviously get, whoops, a street going in over there. And then we'll do the same here as well. Let's do that. And I'm actually just going to continue that street down to there. Excellent. That should be relatively high wealth in itself because it is by the water, so that, you know, that naturally increases the land value down there. Okay, yeah, but yeah, we're seeing a few higher wealth properties popping in there now as well, so that's good. Okay, sure. How are we doing? Schools and everything like that? The hospital's just about at the top here, so let's add another 500 to that. It's a finicky slider, isn't it? Yeah, let's add another 500 to that. That school is doing absolutely fine. This one, add another 50 maybe, just to be sure. Yeah, let's add a little bit more there, just to allocate some of the funding. We do have a, yeah, there's the fire station, and the police station is there. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay with that, so that's fine. Right, so we could build some more dense residential. Yeah, let's do that. Although that bottom bit, I think I'm just going to put in a park. So that's just going to, yeah, that's going to be better, and hopefully some of that will develop. Not sure at the moment though. Yeah, some of it is developing. Okay, right, so we can put the grave in. Okay, excellent. So, oh, the university is here. Okay, we might be able to put that in somewhere. Let's put this in there. Right, okay, so that's going to be the end of this episode. So that's for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matthew Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series. And join me next time for more SimCity 4 and our playthrough here, where the region is one big city. See you later, guys.